Let me ask you something. And don't answer fast, because this question decides everything. If your life depended on it, would you still be living the way you are right now? If the answer is no, then listen carefully. Because this isn't about motivation. This is about survival. Most people don't fail because they're weak. They fail because they never decide. They float. They delay. They wait for a feeling that never comes. And one day, their life is over, without ever really starting. You say you want it. Success. Money. Freedom. A different life. But let me ask you the real question. How badly do you want it? When no one is watching? When you're tired? When you're bored? When quitting feels reasonable? That's the moment your answer shows up. Everyone wants the result. Very few want the price. They want confidence. But not the discomfort. They want growth. But not the pain. They want a new life. But they protect the old habits like family. And that contradiction? That's why they're stuck. Let me be honest with you. You're not unmotivated. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're just too comfortable to change. And comfort is the most dangerous drug on earth. Because comfort doesn't kill you fast. It kills you slowly. One excuse at a time. One tomorrow at a time. 1 year wasted, then another. Until you wake up one day and realize you didn't lose your life in one big mistake. You lost it in 1,000 small decisions. Here's the truth no one warns you about. Your dream is not hard. What's hard is becoming the person who deserves it. And that transformation? It hurts. It costs sleep. It costs comfort. It costs people who won't understand you anymore. So tell me, do you want it bad enough to be misunderstood? Bad enough to be lonely? Bad enough to fail publicly and still keep going? Because if you don't want it. You just like the idea of it. Every level of your life demands a sacrifice. The question isn't, is it hard? The question is it worth bleeding for? Because nothing valuable comes without pain. Nothing. Right now, you are one decision away from a different future. Not a perfect plan. Not a miracle. A decision. A brutal, uncomfortable, irreversible decision. In the next part, I'm going to show you why most people quit right before everything changes. The lie your brain tells you when it's scared. And the exact moment you must choose pain over regret. Because what comes next is the line between the life you want and the life you'll settle for. Let me tell you what actually happens right before someone quits. It's not a breakdown. It's not weakness. It's a conversation. A quiet one. Inside your head. Your mind says, rest today. Start tomorrow. Everyone struggles. You're normal. You deserve a break. And that voice? It sounds reasonable. Logical. Safe. That's why most people lose. Your brain doesn't want success. It wants safety. Growth feels like danger. Change feels like threat. So your mind lies to protect you. Not because it hates you, but because it's afraid. And if you listen to it every time, you stay exactly where you are. Be honest. How many times did you almost change? Then talked yourself out of it? Almost woke up early. Almost stayed consistent. Almost pushed through. But almost never changed a life. Almost is where dreams go to die. You say you don't have time. But you had time to scroll. Time to watch other people live. Time to feel bad about yourself. You don't lack time. You lack priority. Nobody is coming to save you. Not motivation. Not a course. Not a perfect moment. If your life doesn't change, it's because you didn't change. Harsh? Yes. But lies are worse. Here's the truth. The people you admire aren't stronger than you. They're just more willing to be uncomfortable for longer periods of time. That's it. So let me ask again. But this time, answer honestly. How badly do you want it? When it costs you who you are right now? Because you can't keep the old you and expect a new life. There is a moment that decides everything. It's small, quiet, unseen. It's the moment you say, "I'll do it anyway. Anyway, I'm tired. Anyway, I'm scared. Anyway, no one believes in me." That sentence builds empires. Most people wait to feel ready. But readiness is a myth. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your standards. And your standards are what you do on hard days. In the final part, I'm going to tell you something uncomfortable. Something most people realize too late. Why regret hurts more than failure. Why time is already running out. And the one decision you can't undo once you miss it. Because the end of this video isn't motivation. It's a warning. Let me tell you something no one wants to hear. You are not running out of motivation. You are running out of time. Every day you delay, your future gets smaller. Not because you can't succeed, but because you're choosing comfort over urgency. One day, you'll wake up tired. Not physically, emotionally. Tired of starting over. Tired of wishing. Tired of saying, "I should've." And the scariest part? You won't remember when you quit. Because most people don't quit loudly. They quit quietly. Most people don't fail. They expire. Dreams don't die in explosions. They suffocate in routine. Look at your life right now. If nothing changes, this is it. Same habits. Same fears. Same excuses. 5 years from now, you'll still be here, wondering what would have happened if you tried harder. You think you have time. You think you'll start when things calm down. You feel confident. Life gives you space. But life doesn't slow down. It moves on without you. So answer me this. And don't lie. How badly do you want it? If this is your last chance, not your last year, not your last month, your last window, before regret becomes permanent. Regret hurts more than failure. Failure teaches you. Regret haunts you. Failure says, "At least you tried." Regret whispers every night, "You were capable, and still did nothing." Here's the moment everything changes. Not when you feel brave. Not when you feel inspired. But when you say, "I'm done negotiating with my future." No more deals. No more delays. No more waiting to be saved. You don't need a new life. You need one brutal decision, followed by relentless action. Wake up early, even when it hurts. Show up, even when no one claps. Keep going, especially when it feels pointless. That's where separation happens. Let me leave you with this. One day, you will tell a story about this moment. Either, "This is when everything changed," or, "This is when I almost did." And the difference between those two stories? One decision. Made now. So I'll ask you one last time. How badly do you want it?